Howdy y'all, welcome back to another 2 for 2 Outdoors episode. I am Aiden Dornak, and today we're going to be going over some Googan Baits soft plastic rigging. Thank you for clicking on today's video, and stay tuned. Alright, so first off guys, we have the Googan Baits 5-inch lunker log, alright? So this is the Googan Baits Senko style bait. It's 5 inches, as y'all can tell, and I have two different ways how to rig this. One way is classic Texas rig with a 3/0 shank worm hook. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Shank worm hooks are the hype, alright? I just love them. They're flat, low profile, and they're just really sharp. I like using Gamakatsu. That's like kind of name brand. It's very popular. That's just what I like to use. And I would probably use a 3/8 ounce. I'd probably use a 3/8 ounce bullet weight, and that is good for most scenarios. You might want to go a little heavier if it's a little windier, or maybe a 1/8 ounce if it's really calm. So that's one way I would rig the 5-inch lunker log. Another way, I've actually caught fish doing this, is, let me get this out for you. Now, not a lot of people do this. Use a shaky head jig head. Now these are really great. I've caught quite a few fish on a shaky head Senko. Now, not a lot of people use it. I know it's not very popular. That's what I like to use. That is a fun way to catch bedded down bass. Now next up, we have the bandito bug. Now this, once again, use a 3/0 offset shank worm hook. 3/0, maybe 4/0. I usually use 3/0. It's just that low profile is pretty good. I actually wouldn't use a 4/0. But usually the 3/0s are good. I would also use a 3/8 ounce bullet weight. I have tungstens. They're more pricey, on the pricey side, but in my opinion they're worth it. They're just super durable and they'll stick with you forever. Now next up we have the Googan Baits Rattlin' Ned. And I actually have 2 packs of Rattlin' Neds. I bought this one. This is the Dirty Rice color. I bought this one at Academy over during winter-fall time. They're really great Ned rigs. And this one was actually sent to me when I got this May shirt of the month. It's actually really cool. It's got like a tent and things. How I'd rig this? Well, they're Neds, so I'd rig it on a Ned rig. I would use one of these little bigger size jig heads. I got some pretty average sized jig heads right here. These are pretty dang small. I would not use these. I would use these big kahunas. This is a really good Ned rig hook, and I use Ned rigs during the winter and fall. There's a really great finesse bait, and I use them on spinning gear. So really great bait, and I've caught plenty of fish on these, and I'm sure you will too. Now next up we have the Googan Baits Crack and Crawl. Now this right here is the blue baby color. I'm very fond of the blue baby color because it's a very subtle color. So you can throw it in really clear water and you can have that natural appearance, but if your water's a little murkier, you still have that little hint of blue. So it's like a much more subtle Okeechobee crawl, and I really enjoy this bait. Now another bait very similar to this, not made by Googan, are the Strike King Rage Tails. Now these are also very good. What I do is I use these as trailers. I use these Rage Tails as trailers because they don't have amazing action, but they still do quite a bit of kicking. These things, Texas rig, thick cover, thick brush, heavy submerged cover. I flip this on a usually on a bait caster, 3/0, offset shank worm hook with a 3/8 ounce bullet weight. Just classic Texas rig. I love Texas rig. In case you haven't noticed, I love Texas rig. And that's just a really great bait to throw around thick cover. Now next up we have our larger style Googan baits. Now this right here is the Googan Baits Slim Shake Worm. This right here, let's see, it comes in a 9-pack and it's 6.5 inches long. Now this is an amazing finesse style bait. Great when the bite is real low, fish aren't biting. If you throw this on, once again, a shaky head, that'll catch a fish. Because shaky head, this Slim Shake was designed to go on a shaky head. There's just no doubt about it. And that's just how you catch fish with the finesse tactic. Alright guys, last but not least, we have the Googan Baits Trench Hog. Now this bait is 6 inches long, and it is very similar to another Googan bait, the Mondo worm. Now, the Mondo worm is a 10-inch worm. I don't actually own it, but the Mondo worm is a great summer bait, and I really hope to get a pack of Mondo worms very soon. But for now, we have the Trench Hog. Now, this is a good year-round bait. Now, this, for all these other ones, more the small packages, I use 3/0 hooks for these ones. But for trench hogs and Mondo worms, I'm gonna step it up a little. So for an offset shank worm hook, I'm probably gonna go with a 4/0 hook. But if the water's pretty clear, I'm gonna go with 4/0. But if the water is a little more murkier, you can slip by with putting a 5/0 hook in it, and it doesn't affect the action at all. And these things just kick down the water column. It's got a bunch of really great appendages, and they just kick down the water column, create an amazing, very heavy thumping action. And it is really great, good all year round bait. And yeah, that's it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of 2 for 2 Outdoors. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and like down below. Comment what your favorite part of the video was and what your favorite bait is. And if we get to 20 likes on this video, I might do a 1 lure only challenge. Now, let's get there to 20 likes. Alright, thank you. See you next time.